Anyone who has studied modern missions would agree that a constant concern for any missionary family is the education and care for their children. In fact, one of the main reasons for the current high attrition among missionaries is that families don't feel their children are being adequately taken care of on the field. In 1996, a group of 7 missionary families started a homeschool co-op in Mongolia in the capital city of Ulaanbaatar. At the time, there were very few educational options for foreign children, and the missionary families agreed that a cooperative type school would be beneficial to all of them. The concept was quite simple, but certainly required those involved to be committed to the needs of their own family as well as the other families. After 3 years, and 3 different buildings, but that's another story, it was clear that the school was indeed meeting not just the educational needs of the missionary children, but also the students' spiritual and social needs as well. When Mike and Carol Beth Springer and their 6 young children moved to Ulaanbaatar in 1999 to work with the school, it had grown to about 13 full-time families. There were also a number of families who homeschooled their children at home, but sent their children to part-time school activities such as gym class, music, art, and a unit study class called UB Learning. These families, combined with the full-time families, brought the total amount of students to about 45. Since then, the school has continued to grow and change, yet still maintains a vision of ministering primarily to the children of missionary families. As of spring 2008, the school has 26 full-time families and 16 part-time families. These families come from 11 different countries and 18 different missions organizations. All the families live in or near Ulaanbaatar. Each full-time family is responsible for choosing their child's curriculum, administering tests, and keeping track of grades and records. Each family must also have a parent at the school 2 days a week to work with their children, as well as help supervise the classrooms. This allows the parent 3 days to be at home, work on language and cultural acquisition, or be involved with their organization's ministry. In the early years, most families used traditional homeschooling methods. Today, while many continue this way, other families choose alternative methods. Some students use primarily DVDs, some use the computer, and others are taking classes online. Some families use the state curriculum from the country they are from and hire a full-time teacher from that country to come and teach their children. The school has always done its best to accommodate and show flexibility to the uniqueness of the community of foreign families in Mongolia. Every family who joins the co-op must agree to the school's statement of faith. They must also have a certain level of proficiency in English and meet all other policy requirements. All policy issues and major decisions are made by the full-time families. Every family has input and their concerns and thoughts are considered. God has been very gracious to the Ulaanbaatar Homeschool Co-op throughout the years. It has been and continues to be an excellent educational option for many missionary families. And our prayer is that it will always be a place of teaching and learning God's truth and a place that brings honor and glory to Jesus.